Miscellaneous application 3569 of 2024. Noah Odhiambo. Peter Mikisi.
Present.
Kayombo Jim. Brian Maweru. Mercy Sotieno.
Present.
Mercy Chepto.
Present.
Charity Njeri.
Present. The way I always on the second bench. How many?
2. Hopefully the complainants will be via WhatsApp. Have been duly recorded, notified of today's date through WhatsApp.
TW8 was Inspector John. Which list is that? For records. Who is in PW7?
Six, I'm seeing where the mistake is. PW was listed twice. That's where the mistake is. So thank you.
So this is PW9.
Yes.
I swear by the Almighty God, touching the matter in question shall be the Charles Kitur, 257, Corporal Charles Kitur, currently attached to Crime Scene Investigation Office, JTI.
Investigation Office of the Bishop for that city. We don't need it.
Did you prepare CD?
I prepared.
Okay. It is
building.
Slowly.
There is a black metal gate.
Start with the first photograph.
There is a building.
And photo number 2. Just address code photo number 2 like that.
Code number in any photograph number 1, the building. Number 2, the general view of and inside the building. Number 3, photograph number 6.
number 6.
Yes. the general. Eight. Administration police uniform and boots. Number 9 and number 10 reflect the jacket's label. Custom department's label. Photograph number 11. KRA staff identity card. Number 12 and number 13. United States of America dollar currency in metal boxes. Number 14, United States of America dollar in a box. Number 15 and 16, the closer view of the US dollars. Number
White substance. Okay. That is all? For the photos?
Yes, Your
Okay. Would you wish to have them admitted into evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. MFI 17.
What is the MFI 17?
17A photographs.
So PMFI
17A
17A,
photo.
P exhibit
17.
Were not altered.
That is the role you played?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there any other role you played?
No.
exhibit
Mr. Call me Mr. Njoroge from outside. Your Honor, maybe before the witness testifies, I'd like to confirm from him whether he has.
Your Honor, I'm number 241362. Mr. Nicholas Njoroge. Your Honor, I do recall very well it was on 16th November 2023. Then I was assigned to investigate a case where 8 suspects have been arrested. At Viraji Go Down.
Wait, I'm right.
Yes, Your Honor, sorry. Where 8 suspects have been arrested at Viraji Go Down off Mombasa Road. I commenced investigations and I was shown the recovered exhibits by the officers who had arrested the suspect. Military boots, black in color. The other one, Your Honor. 2 Angora shirts. Three reflector jackets.
Okay, three
Reflector jacket bearing KRA initials.
Just confirm whether they are bearing the ones bearing carry. Where are the carry initials? the other ones also. The other reflector jacket.
Yeah, the other one.
Okay.
This one. 6 white shirts.
Pardon?
6.
Define the shirts, describe the shirts. Or they just plain shirts?
Some hand
Okay.
KRI custom
Like this.
badges.
Okay.
At the start.
Wait. You're not the one giving everything.
So there are 6 of them, eh?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
5 black trousers.
Confirm the other ones, are you?
Yes, Your Honor.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6 in number. Yes, Your Honor. Bills of US dollars.
Bills.
Yes, Your Honor. Also, we had a rubber stamp of Olympico Holding Limited. Your Honor, the complainant in this case, one Omid from Iran. Was presented to me at the office.
Full names, please. Omid who?
Omid Kakanei.
Kaka?
Can spell for you. K H A R K H A N E N E H. I interviewed him and later recorded his statement, and he narrated to me company in Iran with one lady by the name Jaffer. And during business transaction,
Remember to share full names.
Jafel.
Please spell Jaffa.
J.
J-A-F-A-R-I.
Jafari.
Jafar. And during the business transaction, they lost 400 billion USD.
400 million or billion?
Billion.
B.
B. And they were directed to Burkina Faso.
Who was directed to Burkina Faso?
The complainant, Omid and Jafari, where the purported stolen money had been taken. And while there, they were. Yes, Your Honor. They are directed again to Kenya. and they are told the consignment was within JKIA. They were given
Right?
they were given a contact person in Kenya by the name Kimanzi. And they were able to meet him. And he confirmed to them that the consignment was within Kenya. And what they needed
And what?
what to pay USD, that's 6,000. What they needed was to pay USD, that's 6,000, being money for transportation of the consignment from Kenya to Dubai. They were issued with the invoice.
Who was issued with the invoice?
The complainant, Omid,
By?
by Finance and Account Manager, Olympico Holding Limited.
By the finance and?
Account Manager.
Name of the officer? Okay. Finance and Accounts Manager, Olympico. Name of the manager?
There is not only a signature, Your Honor.
Okay.
The invoice, had been stamped with Olympico Holding Limited stamp.
Date?
Dated 27th October 2023.
Dated 27.
October 2023. And the money was to be transferred to Prime Bank. Your Honor, I went on with investigations and I was able to trace the person who had leased the go down to the suspect. Osembe Agasa and West Agencies of Mir and West Agencies Limited. Mir and West Agencies Limited. I recorded his statement.
What were you seeking to confirm from the recording of the statement?
Your Honor, I was seeking to clarify whether he was the one who had leased the go down to the suspect, and indeed he produced.
Slowly. Name of the suspect that you're referring to?
And Your Honor, during the statement recording, he mentioned one Peter Kisaka as the person who they entered into agreement with. And he produced an agreement between his company Mill and West Agencies Limited as the landlord and Olympico Holding Company Limited as the tenant. The agreement is dated 9th day of October 2023. We also produced a certificate of change of name.
Are those the attachments or?
Yeah.
Okay. Certificate of change of name for which organization?
Mill and West Agencies Limited. We also produced a PIN certificate
For?
for Mill and West Agencies Limited. His national copy of national identity card number. A copy of certificate of incorporation for Olympico Holding Company Limited. A copy of PIN certificate for the name Belek.
Can you who?
Another person by the name Belek, and who was associate of Peter Kisanya. Your Honor, Wesley Osembe informed me that on 15th November 2023, he received information from his gate watchman that the Viraji premises at Viraji premises there were police officers therein, and they were doing search. Your Honor, he tried reaching Peter Kisaka through his phone. Mobile phone number 0791 5.
791
Yes, Your Honor. 52
52
26
26
91. But he did not pick the the call, Your Honor. Again, Your Honor, he called through his mobile phone number 0722 40 3088, and Berek informed Wesley Osembe that the presence of police officers at the premises was an issue to do with the cargo, and the KRA were demanding for taxes. Came to learn there were no KRA officers. But police officers were following a consignment where fake dollars were recovered. Your Honor, Wesley Osembe also provided a registration document for his company which I also confirmed through Register of Company.
What is that you are confirming? I've missed it. Just repeat.
Your Honor, I was provided with the registration document of Mill and West Agencies Limited, which I later confirmed from BRS. By Wesley Osembe, and I later wrote to BRS.
Share the dates with the court.
11 not and I was issued with the registration details from the Register of Companies 2024, confirming indeed the company Your Honor, I also wrote Register of Companies.
Oh, take the date, please.
Date 23. Requesting for company registration records in respect to Orimpico Holding Company Limited. Registration records in respect to Orimpico Holdings Limited. Your Honor, on 29. Directors were Samuel Sumba Brian, with the director shareholder being 400.
400 shares.
400, Your Honor. And Mark Austin Sumba with 100 shares. Total shares being 500. Your Honor, I also prepared an exhibit memo form. Lab number 10A oblique 66.
Sorry. 10A/66.
Yes, Your Honor. And I subjected the recovered USDs.
You forwarded.
Yes, Your Honor. To forensic document examiner for scientific analysis. Your Honor, we were examined and through forensic document examiner report, reference number USD did not go as a legal tender.
The notes you presented for analysis, are they before court?
Yes, Your Honor.
The bundles of notes, were they? It's okay. You confirm that they are all before court?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, show them.
Your Honor, these are the USD which are subjected to the document examiner.
That's a sample.
Yes, Your Honor.
The
And
others?
they are inside the metallic box, Your Honor.
How many? How many boxes are they in?
No, we had put them in one box for ease of transportation, Your Honor.
And they're all here. You confirm that they're all here. So you've presented them for analysis?
Confirming the USD, the counterfeit. I prepared a charge sheet for the 8th suspect.
Names of the 8 suspects?
We have Peter Kisanya Mundaya, Noah Odhiambo Ouma, Peter Mikisi Aura, Kayombo Jean Karenga, Brian Waweru Njoroge, Moses Otieno Odor, Mercy Chepto, and Charity Jerry Gichuhi.
Can I just check that these are the said accused in court?
Yes,
Confirm?
yes, Your Honor. And the following charges were approved. First one, conspiracy to commit a felony, contrary to section 393 of the Penal Code. Being in possession of forged banknotes, contrary to section 359 of the Penal Code.
I'm not writing all that because that's recapitulating
Oh, okay, okay.
the
And,
marksheet.
and being in possession of uniform, disabling National Police Service uniform, County of 2011.
No, I'm not to check to court on the charges before court.
Yes,
On
Your
which date?
That was on 17th November 2021.
17?
Who had been mentioned: Isaiah Arundo Belek,
Who had been mentioned by?
Wesley Osembe, as well as
Let's go slowly. Mentioned in what capacity?
as one of the person who had rented the go down.
Did you find him?
Yes, Your Honor. On 17th November 2023, he was arrested within Nairobi. And he was also presented to court on 20th November 2023, facing the same charges as the first accused persons. The same charge was later consolidated and all the accused persons became 9.
All the accused became?
9.
What else did you proceed to verify? What else did you proceed to verify as part of the investigations, or that is where it ended?
That's all, Your Honor.
Did you ever confirm whether this money, the 36 thousand USD, was ever received from
No.
the invoice you've shared?
No, it was never received. 1,000 USD. He narrated that he never gave out the money. Yes.
And the 400 billion USD you are referring to?
It was never recovered.
Never recovered. Confirm to court whether...
Wait.
Confirm to the court whether the accused persons as listed in your charge sheet are present before court.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kindly point, confirm.
Isaiah Arulo Derek, Peter Kisanya, Noah Odhiambo,
Just hear you reading. Don't see you looking for.
That is the role you played.
yes, Your Honor.
Metal box with the alleged fake dollars. It was one, eh? I'm sorry.
So it was PMFI 6.
Yes, Your Honor. My apologies. 6B, 6C and 6D were the empty metal boxes.
6C to D.
6B to D were the empty metal boxes, Your Honor. Then MFI 7 was the exhibit memo. Now exhibit number 7. Then MFI 8, 9, and 10 were the bundles of paper, now confirmed to resemble the US dollar. 8, 9. When was the first time you came in contact with all these items? The alleged notes, the boots, everything?
On 15, Your Honor.
Where exactly?
At the office, Your Honor.
You know that will be all.
3, Your Honor. Good afternoon to you, Counsel.
Just for record purposes,
Yes, Your Honor.
how long have you been an investigator?
More than 20 years.
In those 20 years, how many times have you been a witness in court? I can assume you've been in court several times.
Several.
So it would be right for me to then assume that you're fairly experienced as an investigator.
Yes, Your
In
Honor.
fact, a seasoned investigator.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't know if you managed to trace your witness statement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have it? Can you confirm that you wrote 2 statements?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you confirm that the 2 statements that you have before you?
Writing,
My sincere apologies. Can you confirm that those are the statements that you wrote and nothing else?
Yes, Your Honor.
Perhaps out of curiosity, what's the relevance of writing a statement from your experience?
To give the chronology of the events.
Repeat.
You give the chronology of the events.
Correct. And you had mentioned that you're a seasoned investigator, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, just have a casual look at the 2 statements
Yes, Your Honor.
and inform this court if anything that you presented before court is actually in that statement, in those 2 statements.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are certain.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you are certain, there is a very curious statement that you made. That first it alleges that the complainants were brought to the office, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you show me in your statement where that is?
No, it is not in the statement.
Yet you said it has
Yes,
everything that
it
is
is.
said.
I said it.
You stand by that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Further, you also
Wait,
said,
that's there? What was your question?
my question was, he alleged that the complainants were presented to his office by someone. I asked him if it is in his statement. It is not, correct?
It is not in the statement.
Now, who is this person who presented the complainants to you?
The police officer.
Perhaps a name?
We have John Karago. The police officers who were present during the recovery.
So this
Yeah.
person was, it is your evidence that this person was presented to you after the recovery, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Not before.
Not
Thank you. Now, another very interesting observation, rather statement that you made was that, I think I attempted to record it, during the transaction they lost 400 billion. I don't know if you said shillings or dollars,
Dollars.
directed to Burkina Faso.
Dollars, Your Honor.
Something like that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that in your statement? Anywhere in your statement?
It is there.
Please read in verbatim that paragraph.
So this is paragraph number 4.
Correct.
The suspects were arrested at Viraji Complex, Godown, where they had planned to defraud 2 foreign nationals, namely Mohammed Cheres and Omid have a difficult name.
You can skip the names.
Yeah. From Iran, USD, that's 6,000, by promising them that they were in a position to facilitate transfer of 400 billion to Dubai.
Can I repeat what I heard you state? During the transaction, they lost $400 billion and were directed to Burkina Faso, where the purported stolen money was taken, and later directed to Kenya.
Yes, Your Honor.
My question was,
Yes.
is this statement in your statement?
No, it is not there.
Okay. And you said your statement is supposed to be a chronology of events,
It
correct?
is in the
It's supposed to be a...
statement.
It is in there?
It is in the statement of the complainant.
I'm talking about your statement,
no.
because that is your evidence.
Yes, Your Honor.
So then, out of curiosity again,
Yes, Your Honor.
and from your experience,
Yes, Your Honor.
how do you expect accused persons to prepare for trial if then your statement is vague on chronology of events and you come and give a very different statement from the doc?
Now, I provided the material evidence, including the statement of the complainant.
Did you provide any material evidence to show that they lost 400 billion?
No, just the statement.
Did you provide any material evidence
No.
to show that they were in Burkina Faso?
No, Your Honor.
Did you provide any material evidence? Did you provide any material evidence they were in Burkina Faso?
Come, repeat your...
Did you provide any evidence? Because you said you provided material evidence.
Yes.
So did you provide any material evidence they were in Burkina Faso?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
As a matter of fact, were you presented with any evidence that they actually lost 400 billion?
No, Your Honor.
None. Were you presented with any evidence that they in fact went to Burkina Faso?
No, Your Honor.
Remind me again, as an investigator, you know I'm a lawyer, so I don't know your job, but as an investigator, what is your work?
Fikria stated to gather all the evidence.
Correct. And to confirm, is it
Yes.
not also your work to confirm the veracity of statements?
Yes, Your Honor.
So did you confirm the veracity of the witnesses' statements? The complainant?
Yes, Your Honor.
How?
I went as per the statement, but for the material evidence, as you have stated, they never provided.
So you,
They only provided the pro
is it
forma
then your
evidence.
evidence that you charged accused persons based on aversions of an accused of a complainant that you had no way of verifying?
No, Your Honor.
Then what is your, how did you then arrive at charging these persons?
I had the evidence
But you've just confirmed that there is no material evidence before.
from Burkina Faso, but from Kenya, I have it.
All right, we will get there. We can confirm, or rather, you have stated that the complainants are Mohammed and Omid, correct? As per your statement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where did they report this alleged occurrence that necessitated your investigations?
Your Honor, they had reported at our headquarters, DCA headquarters, and a team was formed as per the narrative.
Just answer the question as asked. You said they reported at DCI headquarters. How are reports made at a police station, or even at the headquarters? When I have a complaint today and I go to
You can
headquarters,
write a letter.
write a letter.
You can go personally.
All right.
You can book in the occurrence.
Perfect. So in those three instances, will there be any record to show that actually a report was made?
No, after.
There would just answer the question I asked. Will there be a record to show that a complaint was made? Yes or no?
It is there.
There is a record. Is
They
that
went to the
record?
DC headquarters.
Is that record before court?
No, Your Honor.
There is no record.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you have no way of confirming that they went to DCI.
I have it because we succeeded
No,
in...
just to answer the question. Is there a way of confirming that the complainants reported this matter to DCI headquarters?
Yes, because...
Is there a way?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
There's no way. Okay. You said you then said upon report
Yes, Your Honor.
a team was formed.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm assuming we have enough DCI officers in the country,
Yes,
correct?
Your Honor.
So when something like this happens and a team is formed, there is some formal communication, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there any formal communication? Is there any evidence that you presented before this court to show this?
Cancel that police work. There
Just
is-
a yes or no?
There's none.
There is none.
None.
Is there anywhere in your statement that
No,
this
it
is evidence?
It is not there.
So you then proceeded to, you said the complainant was then presented to you by John Kirago, the investigating officer, the arresting officers.
Yes, Your Honor.
Had you had any prior interaction with them?
No, Your Honor.
When they allegedly reported to DCI headquarters, was their statement taken?
No, Your Honor.
So then, I'm surprised. I'm wondering, what then informed the need to then proceed and even arrest?
The intelligence report we had
You had it from where?
from the complainant.
The complainant gives intelligence information. That's surprising. So is it, please be very clear,
Yeah.
is it intelligence or a report by the complainant?
A report.
Just a report, so not intelligence.
Yes, sir.
So you proceeded on a hunch.
No, Your Honor.
You didn't proceed on a hunch.
No.
So you had evidence
Yes, Your Honor.
based on what the complainant said.
We went as per the complainant.
As per.
Allegation.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very interesting way of working. Now, another very curious observation. The very paragraph that you are reading. The very last sentence alleges that the accused persons were in a position to transfer, if my eyes are right, because I have an eye problem.
Yes, Your Honor.
But then if what I'm saying is correct, you have indicated $4 trillion. Isn't that true?
No, 400 billion.
I think
There is a typo
I
error.
think a trillion has 12 zeros, correct? I'm fairly good at counting. I think those are 12 zeros, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now,
It's supposed
that
to
the
be
statement?
400.
his statement. Just hold on. Please have a look at your chart sheet. Would you have a look at your chart sheet?
Yes, Your Honor.
First count. Could you just go to the very last sentence? What figure is indicated on that chart sheet?
4 billion. 4 billion.
4 billion.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the other one, you were about to correct yourself and said that it was a typo, it was supposed to be 400 billion.
4 billion, Your Honor.
Okay. So this court has 3 figures, right? The very first figure, you mentioned 400 billion. True?
And rectify. The true figure is...
Just answer my question.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kindly answer the questions as asked.
Yes, Your Honor.
The issue of rectification.
verification can only be done by the prosecutor.
Yes, Your Honor.
The first figure you mentioned was 400 billion.
Yes, Your Honor.
True?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your statement.
Wait.
Your statement
Yes, Your Honor.
has 4 trillion.
Yes, Your Honor.
The charge sheet has 4 billion.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the one who prepared the charge sheet?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the one who wrote his statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it not true that you testified of a $400 billion?
I said so, Your Honor.
So, of the 3 figures, which one is correct?
4
Which one do
billion,
we go by?
4 billion USD.
4 billion USD.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, are you walking away from your statement?
No, Your Honor. That was a typo error, Your Honor.
Your statement was said verbally, and you repeated it several times.
It was supposed
When
to
you were
be
there,
4 billion, Your Honor.
it is supposed to be 4 billion,
Yes, Your Honor.
not 400 billion.
4 billion US dollar, Your Honor.
Now, I will ask you again.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your statement is quite vague
Yes, Your Honor.
on substance.
Yes, Your Honor.
Actually shallow on substance. That is the right word. There is a contradiction between your statement
Yes,
and the charge sheet.
Yes, Your
Correct? Now, there is
Honor. Only 2.
only 2.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, what did he say about those 2? And which ones are they?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. I'm curious. When Wesley was on the dock, his evidence was that the 9th accused passed before court.
I don't know what he stated.
I thought he was your witness. Any of them arrested with any of the items that were recovered in that warehouse?
They were arrested at the inside the premises, Your Honor.
Was
Answer the question.
No, Your
any
Honor.
of the accused persons arrested with any of the items that were recovered? To say that I arrested him with that tie on, correct? That is what I'm asking. Did you arrest any of these persons with any of the items
They were
that were recovered? Yes or no?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
The gentleman you referenced called Jafari in your statement, was it? In your oral evidence?
She is a lady.
It's a lady. Who, unfortunately, it was not in your written statement. So who is Jafari again? It was in your oral evidence, so you
Yes.
will not find it in your written
Jafari,
statement.
Jafari was mentioned by the complainant.
Let's not refer to the complainant. We are
Okay,
saying
okay,
what
okay.
you had said.
Okay.
Who is Jafari again?
One of the stolen money.
So there was actually stolen money.
According to the complainant.
Did you record a statement from Jafari?
No, Your Honor.
Did you get any evidence that Jafari owned alleged money?
I never met her.
So the allegation was that the money that was stolen from Jafari was brought to Kenya.
Via Burkina Faso.
Doesn't matter from where, but it was brought to Kenya.
Yes, Your Honor.
And from your statement, it was 400 billion.
4 billion.
Right? Even 4 billion.
Yes.
How would, I'm curious, how would such kind of money be transported? As an investigator, I know you're seasoned at these things. So how would such money be transported?
By going by the experience,
Hmm.
400 USD, it is a lot of money.
Now, you see, we are not losing it. Is it 400 billion or 4 billion?
4 billion.
So 4 billion is a lot of money.
It is a lot.
So in your imagination, is it even possible?
Maybe not.
Possible. So then again, did you arrest these persons out of a hunch?
No.
No.
I wanted to
Fine.
clarify.
It's okay. Mr. Njoroge, your evidence is that Omid came and stated that money was stolen from Jafari, $4 billion, and brought to Kenya. Isn't that so?
Yes, sir.
Which you have said can never happen in this country.
Legally, but illegally it can.
Even illegally, try and tell me, how can such money be transported? Let's assume it's brought legally. How will it be transported? Not by a bank. How will it be transported? Is it imaginably possible to transport $4 billion? Is it imaginably possible? Let me help you. Now, you cut 100 pieces. They were $100 bills, correct? All of them. So if they were $100 bills, they were in how many boxes?
4.
They were in 4 boxes.
Yes.
So $100 bills of 13,800 bills,
But
right?
They were
Notes.
Not, they were not full.
It's okay. 13,800. $100 bills. Wouldn't that be $1.3 million?
Yes, Your Honor.
It would be.
Yes, Your
So just imagine with me, $4 billion. Is it imaginably possible to transport $4 billion? It's a simple yes or no.
I'm still imagining.
Thank you. Sorry, Your Honor, I've even lost my train of thought. Anyway, please go back to your statement.
Yes,
I mean, your charge sheet.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, the first count, possession of forged banknotes. Now that you're saying you have evidence, which one of them? Were they jointly found holding the money?
In particular, not a specific person, but jointly. as
No,
per
the charge is not jointly.
It is jointly.
Please read it out. Please.
On 15th day of November,
Read the count.
of being in possession of forged banknotes, contrary to section 359 of the Penal Code. That's
Isn't
the
that
charge.
the charge as per the penal code?
It is.
So where is the joint there?
The,
in
parti-
this
the
charge?
particular of the
Where
parts.
is the joint in the charge? Is there any
In the particulars.
in the
In
charge?
the charge we don't have. We
Correct.
don't have.
So who of these 9 people was found with the banknotes?
Specific person, there is
None. Who of these 9 people was found with these items that you listed here?
Specific, there is no.
Finally. Curious. Mr. Minister? As per my record, I assume. Correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm curious as to the whereabouts of the complainant. Are you aware of his whereabouts?
They are outside the country, Your Honor.
So, what is pricking my curiosity? The fact that you have no record of any complaint. Correct? You have no record of any complaint.
Only their statement.
Let's flow. You have no record of any complaint. Correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have no record of any authority to require you to investigate. Correct?
I'm not getting your
You have no evidence that is before this court that can show the reason as to why you decided to investigate and later arrest.
That would be the complaint.
Yes.
You're repeating the
Okay.
Mm.
Now, you have no, without the complainant being in court, you have no evidence to show that in fact that statement that you're on by the alleged complainant was in fact even written by a complainant.
I will explain that because I've tried my obligation to get the complainant.
It is your statement and your evidence currently from where you sit that there is no complainant that has come to this court to give evidence
That's true, Your Honor.
to confirm the assertions that you're making. Because what you're stating, what your evidence has been, for all intents and purposes, has been hearsay. Because it is something that you were told by someone else, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
We can only verify by hearing from that primary person, correct? So would it not be then your evidence that unless we hear from that person, there's no way of verifying what you're saying?
Not really.
How so?
Like in the issue of the exhibits recovered, the charge number 2 and 3, we are able to demonstrate.
Now, finally, you're saying you're able to demonstrate.
Yes.
You have not been able to present any evidence to support the entirety of your statement, correct? Other than the complainant's statement. Isn't that so?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have equally not been able to identify any of the accused persons who either conspired, correct? Correct?
I will not say so.
But we count one, you clearly say that you have no evidence to show that they conspired.
The material evidence.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You have no evidence,
Okay.
material evidence. You have failed to equally demonstrate who of the persons was arrested in possession.
Have we sent to you? Is it normal for someone to transport in cash, whether the 4 billion or is it 400 billion or even 4 million US dollars? Why didn't the officers think of it being money laundering? Because that sounds like money laundering.
Once you set up the screen and confirm that.
We are not going to set it in it
All right.
for us to set up the screen